Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love classic cars, rare engines, and hidden gems, you're in for a treat. Jay Leno's Garage isn't just big, it's legendary. With over 180 cars and 160 motorcycles, Jay owns one of the world's most jaw-dropping private collections. But today, we're not talking about the supercars or the modern beasts. We're going way back to the golden age of American design. From rocket fins to chrome monsters, we re-dive into 10 insane 1950s cars hiding in Jay Leno's garage that you probably never knew existed. So buckle up, because some of these rides are so rare, even hardcore car fans are shocked they're real. Kicking things off at number 10, we have the 1951 Hudson Hornet, the very car that inspired Doc Hudson from Pixar's Cars. Jay owns a fully restored model, and it is an absolute beauty. Powered by the legendary twin H-Power inline-six engine. This car dominated NASCAR in the early 50s, winning an incredible 27 out of 34 races in 1952 alone. Leno himself calls it a car that handled like a fighter plane when everything else was a boat. Its heavy, low-slung design made it incredibly stable. A true underdog that consistently beat bigger V8 South on pure engineering brilliance. In Jay's collection, it's not just a museum piece, he drives it regularly, keeping the spirit of this racing legend alive on the road. Next up at number 9, the 1953 Buick Roadmaster Skylark. Hands down one of the most beautiful cars ever built. Jay's Roadmaster is number 68 out of only 1,690 ever made, created to celebrate Buick's 50th anniversary. This was the absolute definition of luxury. Every single panel on this car was hand-formed. The interior was custom-stitched, and it was a masterpiece of craftsmanship. Leno loves the irony of its history. The car cost a staggering $5,000 new more than a Cadillac, but it depreciated so badly that people literally abandoned them. You can talk 50s luxury without mentioning the Packard Caribbean, the swan song of a fading American giant. Coming in at number 8 is Jay's 1955 Caribbean, one of fewer than 500 ever made. This car was decades ahead of its time, featuring a stunning tri-tone paint job, reversible seat cushions, and an advanced self-leveling suspension under that massive hood. A 352 cubic inch V8 with dual carbs, pumping out 275 horsepower in pure chrome-plated style. Jay says this car represents the moment when American luxury tried to outshine the world and almost did. It's a rolling testament to ambition and elegance. Now, if you think modern Bentleys are exclusive, get this. At number 7, we have the 1958 Cadillac Eldorado Broom, which cost more than a Rolls-Royce when it was new. Jay's version is loaded with outrageous features for its time-air suspension, power everything, and even a built-in perfume atomizer. Each broom was hand-built, trimmed in beautiful stainless steel, and carried a price tag of $13,000. An absolutely insane amount for 1958. Jay jokes. It's the only Cadillac you needed a chauffeur for, just to keep up with the buttons. Only 304 were built, and Jay drives his carefully, calling it an Art Deco spaceship on wheels. Switching gears to Britain for number 6, we find Jay's Jaguar XK120M, a car that perfectly blends elegance and danger. When it debuted, it was the world's fastest production car, capable of hitting 120 miles per hour, which is how it got its name. Jay's is painted in a rich British racing green, and he says it still feels alive at any speed. He once joked that the steering wheel is basically a wooden hula hoop, but despite its quirks, it remains one of his favorite cars for a weekend drive up the Malibu coast. This car represents the post-war dream style, speed and sophistication all in one breathtaking package. Now, this next one just screams 1950s Americana. At number 5, it's the Chevy Bel Air Nomad. JS Nomad is a classic two-door station wagon that looks like it drove straight out of a Route 66 postcard. Under the hood is a small block 265 V8, fully rebuilt by Jay's expert team. He uses it as a family cruiser, often saying, if the 50s had a smell, it would be this car chrome and gasoline. The Nomad was the perfect blend of form and function, incredibly stylish yet practical for its day. It's one of the few family-style cars Jay keeps in running condition all year round. At number 4, we've got what many call America's first true muscle car, the 1955 Chrysler C300. With its groundbreaking 300 horsepower Hemi V8, it was the fastest and most powerful production car in the United States when it was new. JC300 has the original firepower engine, complete with dual Carter carbs and that signature aggressive egg crate grille. He says, "You didn't need to modify it, Chrysler already built it like a race car." And a fun fact to back that up, hit 137 NASCAR races in just 2 years. Not bad for a luxury coupe. You knew this one was coming. At number 3, it's one of Jay's crown jewels, the 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. This is the car that defined 1950s sports luxury, built with advanced space-frame engineering borrowed directly from race cars. Jay's silver Gullwing is 100% original, including its 3.0-litre inline-six engine with mechanical fuel injection, truly exotic stuff for its time. He says it's one of the few cars that drives exactly how it looks like perfection. And yes, he drives it, although very carefully, saying, "It's a piece of sculpture that happens to go 140 miles an hour. No 1950s list is complete without a Corvette." Holding our number 2 spot is Jay's 1957 Fully, the Holy Grail for Corvette collectors. This was one of the first models to feature Rochester mechanical fuel injection, which pumped out an incredible 283 horsepower from a 283 cubic inch engine, achieving the magical 1 horsepower per cubic inch milestone. Leno calls it the car that made America believe it could build a true sports car. With its iconic red and white two-tone finish and those classic side coves, this Corvette looks like it's doing 100 miles per hour, even when it's standing still. And at number 1, we have something truly special: Jay's 1955 Mercedes 300 SLR Recreation. This isn't just any car. It's an exact replica of the legendary race car driven by Sir Stirling Moss, a beast that combines old-school craftsmanship with Jay's own custom engineering. It features hand-shaped aluminum panels, straight-cut gears, and thunderous side exit exhausts. This car is terrifyingly loud and incredibly powerful. Jay calls it the most exhilarating and possibly most dangerous car I own. It's not a museum piece. He actually drives it on winding canyon roads, proving that even 70-year-old designs can still blow minds today. And there you have it, 10 insane 1950s cars hiding in Jay Leno's garage. Each one tells a story of innovation, excess, and pure passion from an era when cars were truly art. Which one of these classics blew your mind the most? Let me know down in the comments, Sand. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss more deep dives into the world's rarest rides. Thanks for watching, and as Jay would say, keep your tanks full and your tires inflated.